He is cute, he's cuddly, he likes to sing and laugh.
He's devious, he's well educated, and he gets sick satisfaction from killing and maiming people.
Between 1978 and 1995, the American people lived in fear of the Unabomber. He led a nationwide mail bombing campaign, delivering homemade explosive to his victims' mailboxes.
I lifted up the top of the box. Zap!
The search for him was the longest and most expensive operation in the history of the FBI.
At this point, the Unabomber is probably the most wanted federal fugitive in the United States.
Weirdly enough, one of the names on the list of suspects had a close connection to Sesame Street.
Because North America has been gripped by Tickle Me Elmo hysteria.
Oh boy, that tickles.
It was Mark Johnson Williams, one of the creators of Tickle Me Elmo. An educated white male with a background in science, he was a near-perfect match for the FBI's profile of the Unabomber.
I have a graduate degree from Massachusetts. He had a graduate degree from Massachusetts. I have a science undergraduate degree from the Midwest. He had one.
And as the Unabomber began leaving clues behind, the circumstantial evidence against Williams was piling up.
They had a list of dates and places where they understood that's where the Unabomber was. And they said, just show us that you weren't in any one of these places on these days. I was where the Unabomber was, and everyone that they asked about. It's pretty fishy.
Williams traveled frequently for work, and on more than one occasion arrived at the airport on the day the Unabomber threatened to target it.
This turns out to be sheer coincidence.
There's actually more coincidence.
Another clue was the name Nathan, which was deciphered from the Unabomber's letters. Williams' son, coincidentally, is named Nathan. Things got complicated when the FBI paid him a visit and found Williams' garage full of doll parts, batteries, and model rockets.
The stuff that goes in and out of my mail, because I do electronic prototypes, they look like bombs. I'm just a toy guy. Can't you just leave me alone?
The FBI also noted that he was wearing a baseball cap with the initials FC on it. It stood for Forest City, Williams' hometown in Iowa, but these were also the initials the Unabomber used to sign his manifesto. Things were looking grim for the toy engineer, who was placed under heavy surveillance by the FBI. Until April 3rd, 1996, when agents arrested Ted Kaczynski after his brother identified him as the Unabomber.
He had to be stopped in some way, and that was the only way I could think to stop him.
Kaczynski was a mathematics prodigy who went to Harvard at 16 but ended up abandoning his academic career to live in seclusion away from technology. He opposed modern society and violently advocated for its destruction. His arrest was a relief to the American population, but especially to Williams, who was finally freed to continue working on the Tickle Me Elmo toy. By Christmas that year, it became the top-selling toy in North America, sparking a phenomenon called the Elmo Mania.
Tickle Me Elmo is the hottest thing this Christmas. Sold out of stores everywhere.
That's how hot they are, as I can't get one myself, and I'm the store manager.
Despite everything, William did not hold a grudge against the agents who investigated him, stating he understood they were doing their job.
It gave me appreciation of how they do things. If you were going to make somebody up to be the Unabomber, it probably would be pretty close to me.